Between 1994 and 1998, a number of actors were involved, including the Internet community, the business sector, the US government, civil society, academics, and the International Telecommunication Union. At the end of this process, the US government adopted the White Paper on Internet Governance, which resulted in the establishment of the Internet Company of Assigned Names and Numbers, known as ICANN, in 1998. 2000s. The growth of the Internet continues apace. It's become part of the infrastructure of many sectors. It's evidently in government's interest to be more involved in managing the Internet. Although ICANN's initial governance infrastructure did not include governments, this imbalance was partially rectified by ICANN's 2002 reform, in which it established the Government Advisory Committee. While some governments started using this option, other governments, mainly from developing countries, preferred that the Internet should be managed by international organizations. This was the backdrop for the 2003 World Summit on Information Society, held in Geneva. Internet governance became the key issue addressed at the Geneva Summit. It resulted in the establishment of the Working Group on Internet Governance, whose remit was to tackle the problem of Internet governance on a global level.
Online criminals are growing bolder with each click of a mouse. From credit card and identification theft to child pornography, criminals keep finding new ways to victimize millions of people. One case in point is that of 23-year-old Jeremiah Mondello. The Oregon man pleaded guilty to selling counterfeit computer software of legitimate programs. Authorities say he stole financial information from unsuspecting neighbors and used it to set up fraudulent accounts to sell the software, earning more than $400,000 for himself.
Well, when we confronted him, his response was, "How did you catch me?"
Godfrey says the speed and ease with which criminals can access the Internet essentially creates an international border-free crime zone, especially for trading stolen financial and personal information.
And in China, an old cadre that had been relocated by the communist authorities was arrested for complaining. He was in custody for 10 days after expressing his grievances on a QQ chat forum. Here's a full report from our China correspondents.
Relocated cadre Mr. He Anyi from Guangxi Province was detained March 10th for 10 days. He was charged with disturbing public order by the local Public Security Bureau because he was online in QQ forum chatting about his dissatisfaction with the authorities. His computer has been taken away for investigation. Mr. He
Well, I think we need some kind of a global system to govern some issues that arise from the global internet, but I'm not quite sure what kind of governance that should be. That's about it.
And what do you think, what do we need to control concerning internet? What are the dangers in the internet?
We need some kind of control mechanisms concerning, for example, spam and so forth. Just like in the question of tax havens, we should regulate the internet so that globally we need more global contracts in which everyone are committed to.
Do you think that the government of the countries should control internet, or it must be some other institute?
Well, I believe that national control of the internet might be a bit difficult in this globalizing world, and on top of that, it might be more dangerous to try to control the internet. I'm not quite sure what kind of control you're referring to, but the control should, in my opinion, in an ideal situation, be more of a global thing than a national thing.